Whatever happens to you when you tell the truth is the best thing that could happen, no matter how it looks to you.
Lying is not good. You know what's good? Truth.
Whatever happens to you when you tell the truth is the best thing that could happen, no matter how it looks to you. That's a statement of faith. Now, there's an alternative statement, which is, oh, no. I'll say something and there'll be a consequence, and I'll have faith that that consequence is the defining, what would you say, defining feature of that utterance. I said something, I got in trouble, therefore I shouldn't have said it. It's like, well, what if you get in trouble, but like 3 weeks later, everything's way better for you? Christ, like, it's not like there's any shortage of things like that in life. That's what work is. Work is, I'm going to do this thing now that's difficult so that something better will happen in the future. Well, truth is the ultimate investment in that matter. Definitely. That's why truth is what stores up treasure in heaven. That's what that means. And so how can people learn this? Try telling the truth. I mean, I wrote a chapter about this in one of my books that was quite accessible. It's like, start by not saying things you know to be a lie. Just start with that. Play with it. See what happens. See what happens.
Walk me through the morning when that person does that. I'll talk to young men right now. They say what they think is true. They get fired from their job. Then
they probably bit off more than they could chew, right? The eternal sin of Adam, to bite off more than he could chew. It's like, if you don't know what you're doing and you're in a dangerous place, maybe, start on your knees, humbly, carefully. Don't go out there and brandish your new truth and make yourself into an idiot martyr so you can tell yourself that you're the Messiah, with one utterance. That's not wise. You have to be as wise as serpents, right? That's the idea. This isn't a game. You have to do it with your eyes open, and if you pay attention, you'll see your opportunity. You'll see. It'll make itself manifest to you. You'll see where there's a choice point where you'll be conversing with someone and you could take the easy route out that you usually take, or you could dare right then and there. And there's an excitement about that. And then you'll try it. And, the other person, maybe you're kind of a cringing milksop sort of person. And so you're being intimidated by one of your friends who's actually a bully that you hate. And you decide at that moment that you're finally going to say at least a fraction of what you've been thinking. And, it takes him aback. And then actually likes you better and is 10% less likely to bully you. Now, you might get punched too. Hey.
It's real.
That's right. This is real. It's the ultimate game. I suppose the ultimate game is what's real. But it's not like there's not consequences. One of the other thing you have to understand, and this is a good thing for young men to understand, is you're going to pay one way or another. There's no way out of that. So choose your method of payment. That's what you can do. And weirdly enough, if you choose the proper method of payment, the price you pay is one you would pay happily.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think Jordan Peterson's right about that the truth is the best of all alternatives, no matter what. You might pay a price, but in the long term, that is what will order the world. And we are now coming out of a phase in culture where lies were put on us relentlessly about everything that we should have settled a long time ago, that boys are girls, right? And finally, enough of us are waking up, enough of us are saying, hey, there's something good happening. I will be part of it. I mean, quite literally, some of the people that are involved in the administration that we talked about before, and a bunch of you guys that watch shows like this, and suddenly you're like, oh, I'm not going to partake in the lie anymore. And that's all it takes. Enough of us stopping to partake in the lie, calling out the nonsense, and then going ahead and building better things. And I think that's exactly what America has in store for it.
Imagine a burglary at your home. If you're picturing a shady character sneaking around at night, you might be surprised to learn that according to the FBI, most break-ins actually happen during broad daylight when homes are often left unattended. That's why you need Simply Safe Home Security. It's the only security company I trust to protect my home and family, giving me complete peace of mind whether I'm at home or away. With Fast Protect monitoring and Live Guard protection, SimpliSafe's agents can respond within 5 seconds of receiving an alarm. They can even see and speak to intruders, stopping them in their tracks. There's no long-term contract, so you're free to cancel anytime. And with transparent pricing at less than $1 a day, there are no hidden fees ever. SimpliSafe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years in a row, and was also recognized for Best Customer Service by Newsweek. You can set it up yourself in under an hour or choose professional installation if you prefer. Protect your home with 20% off any new SimpliSafe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplisafe.com/Rubin. That's simplisafe.com/Rubin. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.